Steve Crowley's American Scene.
Dave, a lot of junior mining companies are looking for credibility, looking for great projects, obviously, but they're looking for credibility. You have got great credibility because of your shareholder list, kind of the who's who of the mining business today, right? Starting with Newmont.
We're very proud to have Newmont Mining Corporation on as a shareholder,
Yes.
parcel to the deal we just did with them in Haiti.
And they see great promise in Haiti. We should talk about what is in Haiti, but we know that on the other side of the island of Hispaniola, the Dominican Republic side, there's been great success in finding minerals there.
That's correct. At the Pueblo Viejo deposit, one of the largest gold deposits in the Western Hemisphere, in fact, Barrick just announced a $2.7 billion capital expenditure.
Yeah, so they see the promise clearly of what's there, the potential of Haiti, of your project.
They sure do, and that same belt of rocks, like we often say, the rocks don't know which country they're in.
That's
that
right.
belt of rocks strikes across the border into Haiti. Newmont recognizes that. They're proud of what we've done there. They've come in as a shareholder and a partner.
You've also got a very strong cash position to move these projects forward.
Yes, we're very proud of the fact that we have $12 million in the bank. I've got almost as much money in the bank as I've ever raised, which is very unusual for an exploration company.
It really is.
We've been able to accomplish that because of our business model.
How are you going to put that to work in the next, let's say, 12 months?
Well, we're investing money in our projects in Turkey right now, where we're offsetting ore grade discovery holes.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
Everybody looks at a company like yours and say, well, I love the production, I love the resources you're building for shareholders. When are you going to get into production on some of these projects?
Well, our business model is not to buy yellow trucks.
Right.
We don't want to become a production company ourselves.
Right.
We love the idea of people paying us to advance our projects. So we like to add value at the early stages, make the discoveries, get the Newmonts of the world to come in with their strong muscles to advance our projects. We love that business model.
And they're doing that, and you also have Barrick as a shareholder, right?
Yes, Barrick's a shareholder, and Lukas Lundin through the Lundin Family Trust is another major shareholder in the company. We're quite pleased to have three such strong shareholders. Very unusual for a company of our size to have shareholder backers like that.
All right, so what everybody wants to know, what's kind of the takeout position at the end of your company where you really have the payday for shareholders?
A couple of different options. We call it multiple working business models.
Right.
One option is we continue to build a royalty and a carried interest portfolio in all the different projects that we've generated over time.
Sure.
And ultimately, if those come in and they start to cash flow, then a royalty company would like to buy us out, I would think.
Yes.
Another opportunity would be if we hit a really big new district scale discovery, which is entirely possible, and that's what Newmont's looking for in Haiti as an example.
All
and
right.
Newmont would buy us out because they would like to have our retained interest in that project so they can increase their equity position in the discovery.
Interesting. So Newmont puts up the money to develop the project?
It's a beautiful deal. They bought our stock above market.
Right.
They're doing a deal in Lamiel where they put $30 million in the ground, earn a 65% interest, and they pay the bulk of our expenditures to do regional exploration throughout the rest of the country.
Right.
Once we use their money to find more projects, then we can offer them back to Newmont, and they have to put in $20 million or $10 million, depending upon where it is, into the ground to earn a 65% interest. So we're using their money to find new opportunities to offer back to them. It's a great model.
What are the target metals in Turkey?
In Turkey, we're copper and gold focused. We are also involved and hold a royalty on a major new lead zinc silver discovery as well.
So polymetallic, as they say, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We utilize our geological expertise to ascertain the potential of a geological terrain.
Let's talk about the third area that we haven't hit so far. What's that?
Well, we're active in Eastern Europe
Yeah.
and in Kyrgyzstan. We have some very interesting projects there. Early stage opportunities in Romania. We believe Romania will become a major gold producer after the Rocia Montana deposit is permitted, and in anticipation of that, we're building a portfolio in Romania.
Hasn't a lot of gold come out of the ground historically in Romania?
Oh yes, it's interesting.
As I recall.
Yes, a huge amount of gold actually, plus 50 million ounces of gold historically is their best estimate. Romania is called Romania because the Romans invaded to take over the gold mines a very long time ago.
Good point, right, I forgot
Yes.
that, that's right. Most of the gold is not very far down in Romania either.
That's correct. There's been some deep historic underground mines, but the new resources being found are at the surface and amenable to open pit mining.
Well, it's a very exciting company because of your three major projects that you talk about, and all three of these are advancing every quarter, aren't they?
We're putting money in the ground, advancing our projects, as well as investing in new opportunities and have a breadth of portfolio of our exploration projects moving ahead, part and parcel to the prospect generation business model.
Dave, is there going to be a lot more exploration, more drilling this year?
Yes, a lot of drilling.
A lot of drilling.
We have 4 drill rigs showing up on our Sisorta project in Turkey. That's being paid for by a joint venture partner. We love that.
Right.
We have one drill rig showing up to drill initially 10 holes, but possibly more on the Akarja discovery that we still own 100%. I love that prospect. And we anticipate drilling for sure in Haiti under Newmont's guidance this year.
It's a great time in history to be in your business, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
The prices
Yes.
of the metals are going up, up, up.
And here's the interesting aspect. We're the R&D of the mining business, and the major mining companies aren't replacing reserves. It's becoming increasingly difficult for them.
Right.
And they have to turn to prospect generators and explorers like us for the new opportunities to replace their reserves.
All right, so the Newmonts of the world, as successful as they are as a huge company in the metals business, they need you to explore new reserves.
That's correct.
Yeah,
That's correct.
that's great.
Increasingly so as we move on.
Well, Dave, it's great having you here today.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's my pleasure.
David Cole, Eurasian Minerals.
Steve Crowley's American